So, if I can sort of replay it for a minute, y'all were doing your thing. There was, a couple of Latin influenced Latin records on, like, expressly Latin. Advice to sort of change the vibe or tune, saying that this is not a place in which you can play Latin records, or it's. Why don't you just sort of replay it instead of me trying to put words in anyone's mouth?
I was spinning, and I put, because I feel like our first half we did like the hip hop, we were very R&B, Motown mood. So the second set, especially after Superfónicos, like we went Latin, and everyone was doing that. So of course I like following.
They're dancing and stuff. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah,
and then I guess like this gentleman came up to me and was like, "Don't play Latin music," and I was like.
And also the way that he said it, he came up to me and said, "Are you in charge of the music?" And I was like, "Yeah, we're playing music. What's up?" And then he's like, "Well, we don't need this here. You don't play Latin music." And we're like, "Whoa."
Yeah.
We are Chulita Vinyl Club. Don't hire us if you don't want Latin music or whatever you want to call it, Spanish, whatever.
Yeah, no, that's.
I mean, it's
we
respectful.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's why Michael's here, because he wants to kind of let you know.
Well, then he left, and then he came back, and then he told us that they were just going to play the house. This is before he came up. This was moments before she was about to switch it to English music. Strangely enough,
Yeah.
So we basically just stopped because he just told us straight up that they were going to play the house music. So it was just very rude.
Yep. I completely agree, and that's
especially with 10 minutes left on how long we're supposed to play.
Yeah.
People were dancing. I don't know. He said something about bringing the vibe down, and he wanted something different. So I don't understand why this venue would hire Chulita Vinyl Club. I mean, the name is on there. It's in Spanish. If you don't know, Chulita means like women. Beautiful women. So you're not just disrespecting us, but we had people that came to see us too. We brought a crowd, and they were having fun.
Yep.
And they had to leave because you're basically telling 5 brown people to get out of here because we're bringing the vibe down.
And that's definitely not the case. Or that was not. That is what might have been definitely not the intention. I was part of choosing the music with Jess and bringing you ladies in. Well aware of who you were, and because I mean, of course, when we talked a lot about when we wanted to listen to music and all of that. So please don't think that.
He mentioned also that it was his higher managers that were saying to stop, right?
Yes, ma'am. I apologize. I overreacted to what was happening above me. I do apologize. I really do apologize.
So it was not just you, right? It was your higher.
It wasn't my intention to come off that way. I mean, I get a little bit ahead of myself sometimes, and I really do apologize.
So I think.
10 minutes left.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
You're right.
We were just wondering what happened. Like, what drove you to say that? Somebody mentioned something, or somebody asked you to stop us, or?
No one actually. No, ma'am. I'm sorry.
So let's see. The intention was probably, from the way I understand it, I wasn't there in that instance, but just to, because a lot of the things where we the beats and that kind of stuff that you guys do and that you mix and stuff like that, it's just a very lively atmosphere. But we chose you for the music. Like that's I'm not going this like eyes
So
wide
what
shut.
was the problem? Why did you want us to stop?
Ma'am, I was good.
I understand that you're sorry. I'm asking you why.
Yeah, why?
What is the reason why?
We had 10 minutes.
I know,
I mean,
yes, ma'am.
everybody was enjoying it. Everybody was having fun, dancing around us. Like, what was the issue?
What was so overwhelming that you needed us to stop playing what we were playing?
It wasn't you. It really wasn't. I'm sorry.
I understand that you're
Can I
sorry.
interject? I'm David Myers. I'm the general manager of the hotel. I'm responsible.
Oh, I thought you were.
No, he's the assistant general manager of that concept, so I'm responsible for the entire hotel. So if I could explain, we've got music programming for certain times of the day. It's mapped out by day part. So we do live music during certain times, then we go back to different styles of music during different times. If you listen to our live feed, it's actually managed by day part. And so we're 2 days into it. It's very important to us that we send the right message in terms of how we're going to do music. Live music is live music, DJ music is DJ, and then we go to our feed music. So we're just trying to establish how we want the music to go up there and what we want to be in terms of music. So it's not we're not saying your music's bad or your music's good, but we have a sonography plan in place that is lighting, TV, and music, and we're trying to keep ourselves, held to that. So
you guys hired us till 11 p.m.
Absolutely.
We had 10 minutes, and everybody was enjoying themselves. The way he approached us was incredibly disrespectful, and we still had 10 minutes. We understand we're in an establishment. If you want us to stop, we will stop. But the way we were approached was not the right. When I asked Michael, what are you, like, who are you? He said he was the GM. So I don't understand what the issue was. If we had 10 minutes, we could have left. Everything would have been great.
I do apologize. It's a representation of me as the general manager of the hotel. I take full ownership for it. Something I'll work on with Michael when we make sure that how we communicate in the future and what we stand for as a hotel and as a restaurant concept, we do it the right way. I take ownership for that. This hotel starts and ends with me.
We now know what you guys stand for.
I do apologize.
This bounce. Thank you, Michael.
Sorry.